Hello and welcome back, everybody. DL here. The 2.4 update is now live. I did already go over all of the update stuff. I'll be doing a video on the reroll stuff tomorrow. But what came with the reset is we now have the Gala Dragalia showcase. And oh boy, the reason why this is going to be very unique is because this is also the first showcase preview we have via the new update. Because now it shows all the skill modifiers and stuff. So now it's going to require a little bit of math on my end, which is fun. But regardless, let's now jump into this. Hopefully you guys do find this enjoyable, and also hopefully I dictate wherever you guys want to spend your currency. So, Gala Dragalia, Gala Chelle. We all saw it coming. We figured she was a thing for the past like 2 months, but here she is. Gala Chelle is arriving at the 27th at reset in CST, then leaves right before Persona 5 Scramble. She is quite the thing to unpack right here, alright? And it's a lot heavier than that machine gun, I will say that. So, alright, just looking at the basic stuff in which we are used to right now, the first skill is Splendido Domino, which is shareable. Deals damage to enemies directly ahead. Shadow Blight. I kind of saw that coming because of Gala Leonidas. And deals bonus damage based on the number of buffs the user has. The maximum bonus damage is given when the user has 15 or more buffs. So it's almost like how story mode Chelle works in that regard. But now we actually have modifiers, alright? And also the base modifier, the SP, shared skill SP, and also what Shadow Blight does. So more or less, just if you do want to be a math connoisseur and absolutely really want to dissect all this, you literally take the base modifier, add it onto the base multiplier, then you multiply the amount of hits associated with it. So then, for example, here you would add 80 to 1,175, then multiply it by 11, and there you go. You now have your base modifier for when she has 15 or more. For when she has 11 buffs, I believe it is, or just base, and with all the hits accounted for. So yeah, do keep that in mind. In actuality, this is a jumping quite a bit with the amount of hits. She can easily hit for a shit ton of damage. And imagine her in double buff meta too, because we also have a Mancaster crit rate print. That's gonna be stupid. That's gonna be stupid. And Shadow Blight, very, very nice. And now we have the S2, Burlone Gato. Reduces the strength of the target and nearby enemies, and reduces the strength of enemies in buff zones. This does take a shit ton to use, but because she's a rapid fire, she's sitting there and just blasting anyway. She's going to get a lot. And also, as we can see here, it's minus 30% strength. That is crazy. Then others are minus 5%, I believe, in the buff zone. We will obviously have to see that in practice, but that right there, the fact that that's 30% and she's meant to counter LKai, she's meant to make it bearable. She's meant to make it absolutely bearable. And standard collab. And also we have Posed Shadow Blight Punisher. This is actually really unique. She is literally Opera Karina's best partner. That's what she is, alright? Because it increases damage to Shadow Blight enemies by 8% when the adventurer is in a buff zone. It is so specific, but it's worth it. It's really, really worth it. It's crazy. So now we move on to her abilities. Alright, so Radiant Psychon 2, Shapeshifting. It is Catsith regardless. In addition, when using the S2, it will grant her the Royal Pride effect for the remainder of the quest. Royal Pride can stack up to 10 times, and each stack reduces damage taken by 1%. So in short, she can get up to 10%. She can get up to 10% of damage reduction as long as she uses Berlo Gato 10 times. It is a lot, but she should manage. Blind and Paralysis Res, always great. And increases force stroke damage by 45%, and increases it up to an additional 30 based on number of buffs Chelle has. That is crazy in of itself, because she is literally becoming a overdrive shredder. Literally what she wants right now is to just sit there. That's what she wants now. Now though, obviously when it comes to like a 80% strength dragon versus using Gala Cat or even a Shinobi, that will depend at what can do more damage. However, I do feel like you can choose one or the other and both will do perfectly fine. And when she has 5 or more Royal Pride stacks, creates a buff zone around her that reduces damage taken by 10%. So, she's meant to be a Force Strike damage dealer that can tank. This is very interesting. So it's pretty much spam S1 for damage. You're going to get other damage naturally with more buffs. But you spam the S2 when you need to tank, because it will also grant you the buff zone and the natural reduced damage. This is very interesting. Gala Chelle is very, very interesting. Like, well, me personally, I'm going to summon, alright? I'm going to summon day 1 and then probably post it like a day or so afterward. I'm just going to say that right now. Because, well, you know me and limiteds. I want all the limiteds in the goddamn game. But for people who are saving for Persona, because of how weird she is, she's literally a wild card. Alright? We don't, based off of everything we see here, we don't see a D-spell for Kai. That is a little concerning. Not gonna lie, that's a little bit concerning, or a saving grace. We don't know yet. But either way, it's definitely a flag being thrown in right now. So I don't know at this point if she truly is a counter. Once again, we will have to see LKai itself. We will need to actually test her out. And well, if she turns out being stupid good, well then she's stupid good. But right now, she looks like she is trying to fulfill multiple roles. I just hope she fulfills them good. That's all I hope for at this point. But well, final verdict. Because once again, because she's so wild, you can probably live without her. Because Shadow just has so much going for it. Something is going to work for LKai. Something's going to work. So, you should be fine with skipping her, and especially with a Persona 5, then followed by Valentine's Day. You guys need to save where you can, alright? I do know that Chelle, in general, doesn't appeal to a lot of people, and her kit definitely is not helping her. I'm saying that right now, because it's just wild. But, either way, that is my final verdict. Hopefully you guys did find this video helpful. Today will be a double upload, and I'm going to be doing a lot of videos on just all the stuff that's going to be coming out, because there's going to be a lot to unpack in the very near future. So, until that time comes, I will see you all next time. Check out the links in the description below. Bye!